cold. Yeah. Should have moved the camera there a little. But I'm gonna fix this first. Or not. Let's see. So, good morning everyone. Let's try and fix this. My cable setup. I'm gonna move that one on just a little. Since we're gonna test something new and exciting. See, maybe if I move you guys to, maybe not. Okay, we'll try it here, like that. See if that is better. And that you don't fall up in the water there. That might happen. Summer sun, how's it going? And good morning. It's so freaking cold. Put the gloves on a little. There we go. So we're gonna test this setup here today. A new type of setup that I'm working on. This here. To be able to transmit underwater to you guys. So we just need to test this little setup. If it works, then good. If it doesn't, well, not so good. Wolfman, good morning, good morning. So the plan with this one is for the, well, I'm gonna upgrade this one so it has, if this works, I'm upgrading it so it has power bank on it as well, because otherwise it's just gonna hold for maybe an hour and a half underwater, and that is not enough. So I have this cable here that I'm just trying to fix a little before we throw you guys in the water, and then boating. No, today we're just testing the setup here, so I'm gonna take this one. This is a coaxial connection that I made here, so I have it in the back of my GoPro. Okay, I lost something there. Okay, and then we're changing the angle, so if it doesn't break, then I will switch the angle so you also will be able to see underwater. The plan with this is so that I can have one angle above the water, and when I'm free diving and stuff like that. And then of course I don't check chat and stuff like that before I enter the water again. And then I can have the iPad and stuff like that in my belly boat, so I can read chat on the angle you see right there. So hopefully this works a little. So we're gonna just test this. Max, good morning, good morning. So let's see if we can connect this one, and hopefully it's charged enough as well. And yeah, so I have my doubts on it, but it should work. The first test did work, but that was just in what, around 10 centimeter water. So we're gonna throw you guys in the water here. It's around 2-3 meters deep, so we're gonna test that. I'm just gonna put you guys on the phone here so it can transmit from the phone to the GoPro. Like this. That was not good enough. And then like that. So hopefully I'll put you guys on the correct place here, as you see here. So I have the other end of the coaxial on my phone here. Then I connect that one to my GoPro here. So I'm gonna fasten this one to the table so I don't throw the phone and everything in the water. Like that. Just hopefully, no, that ain't working. Let's see here. yeah, so the plan here is to make this one work so I can throw everything in the water, and then I have one angle above water, of course, and then I have one angle underwater. I'm going to just solve this cable here a little, like that, and see if we can connect you guys up. Give me a second here. Yeah, so basically the reason I'm doing this is that it's so hard when we do the freediving streams. If something breaks, then I at least can solve it, and you can still have one angle up. See here, that's not the correct one. Let's see here, find the GoPro one. I have several angles that I can set up, so we're setting up the GoPro now, and hopefully this will not cause any troubles. I have the hotspot right here as well, and I'm gonna change the angle so you get both of them right away, before we throw you guys in, of course. Okay, I'm gonna catch up in the chat in a second. So this is a DUI on this setup here, of course, but you see here, it's not, if it's not completely tight and in the correct position, then it will break. So hopefully it's not gonna break, but we're gonna let's see here, let's do like this, connect that one. I hope it is the correct one. I have my hotspot here, just gonna see. Yeah, it is connecting there. Let's see here, like that, and then we're gonna start to stream on that one as well. Hopefully that is good. It says this one is live now. I'm just gonna catch up with you guys a little. Okay, can we put you guys there a little? Here, fishy. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and swap the angle. This I set up before I went, so this isn't tested yet. So hopefully when I'm changing the angle now, I get the sound from that one, and this one does not have sound. So let's see if this is going good. Just checking my sound here. Let's see if this is going good. If it's double layer. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's good. It's so freaking cool. So yeah, so this is where we're located today. Oopsie daisy. We don't want to lose this one. We have some power banks and stuff. Yeah, it looks like it's good. There we go. So hopefully when I throw you guys in the water with this one, with this here, then it's not gonna break. So we're gonna try it. Just gonna take off the sound here, and I turn off the phone instead. So there we go. Good morning, Keith. Good morning. Give us a minute. Okay, so let's try and see this one and show you guys in the water with this, and we're gonna see if that breaks. I have several setups on this, but I'm trying this one for the shorter trips, so it's easier to set up, it's easier to use. So we're gonna see what happens there. You're in the water at least. I don't know if the stream broke or not, because I have to check the stream myself. Okay, it's lagging there a little, but it is still, it is lagging a little, so it might be this one actually. See here, just gonna use this one as well and try to connect it a little stronger. So normally I will use the other phone, so I don't have to use my own. I use the other phone instead to keep this nice and tight where I want it to be, like that. This one, of course, set up a little better. There we go. Okay. Okay, so it is lagging a little there, but Canadio as well, Debbie as well. How's it going? So I'm just gonna drag you guys up a little and see if it's. So the thing here is I don't want it to break. That's the thing. Like that. And it might have broken already, so we're just gonna see. Car call. There we go. Ah, nice. Yeah, so it is. The problem with this is the connection. So just wanted to make sure that this, yeah, it broke the connection on it, sadly. So we'll try again. Yeah, so I have several setups. This is the newest and much less of a setup when we do shorter streams or go fishing and you have it on the fishing hooks and stuff like that. Canaria, no, Ragnarok is in the office at the moment. Thank you for the gifted sub there, Deb. So I'm just gonna see if we can connect the GoPro without any problems again. So I think it's just that I placed. The problem with this is it has to be 100% in correct position. So when I have it correct, then I put it on another phone and then I screw it together, basically. Let's see here. So freaking cold as well. Need to catch up in the chat in a second. If I can get this up and running again. Like that. And now I'm gonna try and change into a stronger network as well, to the 5 gigahertz thingy instead, and see if that helps also on stability. Okay, try this again, and hopefully it's up again at least. See here. Good morning, Kumsal, and yeah, the rest of you. So this one should now come back up. Yeah, it's up again, like that, and we go again. So it's so the reason for this setup is basically so I have one angle over the water that is connected to the hotspot and everything. And then I read chat on the iPad that is connected to this one again. And then this one, this is the setup that I'm fooling around with now to make it more minimalistic. And then I'm in contact with some other companies to manufacture a custom build for these that I'm gonna start selling as well. That has an integrated power bank, a GoPro forward, backwards, and also connection to HDMI. And then you can use the HDMI cable up as well. But first of all, we need to make it work great, of course. So we give this a go again. I'm gonna drop you guys down. Down you go. And let's see what happens. See if that helps a little. Did it breaks right away again. I don't think it's survived that one. Yeah, something. Yeah, it's this. Okay. It says it's still up and running, but nope, it went down again. Yeah, it went down. So I think maybe this. Yeah, it is need to figure out. I'm gonna try and move this guy a little further down where the antennas in the phone is. Try that, because it's not too much you can do about it as long as we get it tight here, close to the antennas. But the deeper you go, the more important it is to have the antennas be spot on. Yeah. Max, this is the GoPro 7. I have the GoPro 8 here as well. It is a little better actually, but I didn't stream yesterday, but I did add this one under the Ragnarok, so it was placed like under his chin. I made a video about it. I haven't uploaded anything, but that went really good. So the GoPro 8 is really good, but I want to try and use the GoPro 7 instead. Let's try here again. There might be some metal as well here, that is some, but I need to make it work 100% on this. Let's see if we can connect again. That's been a problem with the GoPros, that if you disconnect you have a really big problem on reconnecting. But GoPro had a update a while back, like 2 weeks ago or something, and after that it hasn't been too much problem to reconnect. Famous last words. Okay, we'll try again. And we go live again. And then you should look, Tourette's or whatever it's called. No, it's not Tourette's. It's shaking hands at least. Okay, so it's up and running again. Like that. And oh yeah, so it is up and running again, but it's only one boat here as well. No, it's one over there as well, but one fishing boat right there. Let's see, I'm just gonna, too bad there is so long delay, so I can't check this, but we go again. We don't give up just because of some problems. Let's see, I'm not going to drop you in the water and see if it's something down here. Yeah, it's lagging before it's actually entering the water. I think it actually broke before it entered. Yeah, it did. So it's not the water that is a problem. I'm gonna restart the whole camera just to see if it's some problems with the camera instead. Thank you for the follow there, Fortnite gamer. I'm a Fortnite gamer. Nice sunny. Yeah, it is sunny day, but it's so freaking cold as well. So it is minus 2, minus 3 now, and then this cold wind as well. So yeah, thank you for the lemon as well, Max. Okay, let's see if I can connect again to this. So at least we know it's not the waterproofing that it's disconnecting before we enter the water. So something about the camera, but I do have the GoPro 8 here as well, so we can try and swap to that one if this one is a problem. But let's go again. It's good to be an outdoor streamer today. So I want to make this work 100%, and then we do the test of the new diving suits that I made. But I need to make sure that this is working, because when I'm in the water and diving, you can't basically solve these problems that much. So but I'm working on a different rig, so that I have several cameras on the belly boat instead. So if this breaks, you still have much more angles around the belly boat, so it shouldn't be too boring to watch, and then at least I can talk when I'm up from the water. There we go. It froze upside down, this time with a view still on screen. Oh, that's a good thing. Okay, so it's up and running again. I just wonder what this is. Just gonna check the connection on this one here as well. that it's this coaxial, but it shouldn't break before we enter the water. But we give it a go. I'm not gonna put it in the water now. And then, oopsie daisy, almost threw the phone as well. And then stream over, guys. Just specific camera. Okay, so it hasn't broken yet, but it's not turning the angle, so you're gonna stay upside down. Let's try and drop you in the water. So it's upside down, but it doesn't change the to the horizon thingy, whatever it's called. Let's see how this goes. Going to do a dive today. It's working good. I still can't see it underwater here. There we go. No, it seemed like it froze. Or is it the whole thing that froze actually? Yeah, it just froze there somewhere. And then it breaks when it comes up, so I think it's a camera issue. That's a strange one. It shouldn't be a problem actually. Mr. Spins, I'm all good, I'm all good. This was really strange. So let's do a DIY on this one. See, can we do this? But can we do this? Let's see, do I have power enough on this one? 25 degrees Celsius, smoking in Melbourne. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, it's not 25 Celsius here at least. Minus, that is. Okay, let's check this one. I think we're gonna try the GoPro 8 instead for this one. Yeah, I have power on it. Let's turn this off. And move this one. And then try and set it up on that one. It seems to be a camera problem on the GoPro 7 here. The GoPro 7, for all of you that has followed me, know how many problems I had in the summer when we used the GoPro 7. Disconnected all the time. But that was mainly because of the heat. So in the wintertime I haven't had too many problems with it. But yeah, we're gonna give it a go. Try and set this up a better way. Oopsie daisy. Like that. And then take the GoPro 7 off. Like that. We don't need that. Yeah, GoPro sucks with the connective stuff and all that. But the quality and everything is really good on the GoPro. It's too bad the rest sucks. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I think we need to figure out the way here. Where's the... Okay, let's try like this. And get this one to go over like that. And hopefully I can get this to stand a little better. I'm used to the cold. It's the wind chill. Yeah, it is. Actually, it's always the wind. The cold itself isn't a problem, but the wind is always the worst. Okay, this is gonna be the worst looking thing ever. When you did the underwater stream, the GoPro was fine. Yeah, but I did two different ones. One is the similar setup like this, and one is the HDMI setup. So this is why I'm trying to solve this one, because it's so much easier for me to set up, and I have a backup as well for like we do now. So the stream is breaking and everything, but you still have this angle, and then I can set up different angles and stuff like that. But it's not always I can bring the HDMI setup, because that's more, yeah, it's a more hard setup to use. So I'm gonna try and do this and see if we can try and connect to the GoPro 8. See here, and connect that one. So, oh yeah, it might be this as well. So let's give this a go here. And try and get this one too. Yeah, it's a problem here as well. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, one phone less. I'm gonna take this one off as well. And I don't know what I did here. Took a screenshot and stuff. Okay. It is connected, so let's see if we can solve this one fast and easy. Well, it's never easy and it's never fast as well. But as long as we get it solved, it will be much easier. Let's do it like this. Like that. And I think this. No, it's jumping off. Because of the twist in this. No. But we're gonna find a way. Okay, let's do this. Okay. This is gonna be the worst. Face ID, of course, is not working when I have tape over it. Okay, I started recording for some reason as well. Let's stop that one. And then try and set up the GoPro on the live stream as well. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. No, tape is over it. There we go. Okay, we have the hotspot up and running. Okay. Shows that this one, the hotspot also has a bad connection, but that can't be right. No, it's good. Okay, let's try this. See if this works. Hopefully. There we go. And set this up. And see if it's a GoPro 7 problem or that it is a problem with the whole thing. So we have the GoPro 8 on now. Viking with tech toys. Yeah, that is true. Mr. Osprey, how's it going? Okay, so let's see if this one should as well turn the angle as well. So let's try and move you guys a little down to the water. Too bad I have so long delay here. Thank you for the lemon, Alto. Okay, let's see if this breaks or not. It's not turning the angle. You see there, it's for some reason it starts to lag before it enters the water. So I'm gonna just drop you guys down and we'll see what happens. See what happens. Still delay, so I don't know. It seems like it broke. Yeah. It's strange one. Kev, good morning. So it might also be the cable itself, but it shouldn't be any problem with that. Let's see. Let's put you guys there. So how are you doing, Kev? Okay, we're gonna. It didn't break, it said, but it did. Okay. Done. And try again. Might be this. So I can of course use the HDMI settings and everything, but because that I know works and it has longer battery time as well. but if I could make this work, it would be so much better. Okay, let's try and set up the GoPro again. Like that. Very strange, very strange. Okay, we're on the wrong network as well, so we're gonna change the network at the same time. But this one shows that it has low connection also, but it says full here. Okay, we give this a go here. Put you guys over there, like that. And the GoPro is live again. Okay, let's see. Yeah, maybe there is an electromagnetic interference in the marina. Maybe some electric current there in a spot. Once you pull back, you're finding it weird. Yeah, it is something. It shouldn't disconnect before it enters the water, so maybe we should try and put it somewhere else in the water and throw it over there. Might be. We can test it. There, Rob, I'm all good. I'm just gonna try. Let's leave you guys. Leave this, and then I'm gonna try and drop you guys over here instead. Maybe it's something extraordinary. Do that. So far, so good. Okay. All the Aussies here. Yeah. Okay, it's something wrong. Something wrong with this. Okay. Okay, let's just put you guys down here a little. So. No, it's back up again. What? Oh, full sound suddenly. What's he doing? Fortnite gamer. I'm just trying to figure out, well, trying to make this new setup that I have for the underwater streams, so that I can free dive and bring you underwater with me and still have the camera angle over ground, well, over the water in my belly boat. So over the water is no problem at all, but under the water I don't want to bring the live view solo that I have and the HDMI connection and all of that. Yeah, so it does break, but it doesn't disconnect, and it's just really weird. It's just really weird that it's doing that for some reason. So okay, if I lose the GoPro, I have to dive for it afterwards. Okay, let's try and drop you guys like that and see if you disappear. Yeah, so the thing is that I want this. No, it's breaking in the air for some reason. For some reason. Yeah. Oh. Strange. Yeah, so we need to let's see if it comes back up again automatically this time. No, it disconnected. No, it did not. So it is a challenge to get this set up to work, but I have it to work, but then I need to put it into a crate and then I can stream underwater with no problems. I think it's the movement might stop it. Yeah, you might have something there, Canadia, because this is a Wi-Fi basically a Wi-Fi setup, so the coaxial setup needs to be spot on. So it can also be that when the water comes between it and stuff like that, but the thing is that it's breaking before it comes in the water, so it might be that this is just a bad connection on the cable itself. Let's see. Sassy, thank you for follow there. Okay, let's try and put this. Let's try and put this up again, like that. You watch the little boat there. Well, now it says it can't connect to the GoPro. Yep. So it's a strange one. It's a strange one. But it is. Well, if it's not working, I need to bring the belly ball with HDMI connection down in the water. It's a better setup to use for longer trips because I can stream underwater for around 3-4 hours. So that's a good thing. But it would be so much better to be able to use this setup, because this setup I can then fasten just on, for example, on the fishing line, and then I can have one angle when you're fishing, and then you get to see when the fish bites on and stuff like that. So I am gonna solve this. I just need to fool around with it. Okay, let's try again here. It is very strange. Okay, let's do this instead. And let's see here. Something seems to make it freeze every time it gets close to the water. There's a constant. Maybe try sitting on docks 10-15. Maybe try sitting it on the docks 10-15 meters. Yeah, but I'm gonna actually go back to the 7, because that's the one I've been using that has been working all the time. Let's get this one to turn off. It's not turning off either, so it actually froze the whole camera. Let's do this. Salviani, thank you for lemon there, and have an awesome day. Okay, so this is the 7 here. We give this one more go. That means 7 hours later. Okay. Just something. Okay, like that. Like this. Turn this on. Okay. Yeah, that's the negative part of never giving up, Max. But it is something on this that is a problem. But it has been working all the time. The only thing that has been a problem in the past is the instability. So it suddenly drops, but not like it is now. Now it's just dropping for some strange reason before it enters the water. So I'm just gonna do it like this now, and then tighten it up here a little, and try and find the correct GoPro. I have several GoPros as well, so it has to be this one. Okay, underwater GoPro I actually called it, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, but it's a great day outside. It's sun and freezing cold. Brilliant. Okay, I'm gonna move this as well one more time and see if the antennas for the iPhone shouldn't be. The antennas for the iPhone, I think, is at the bottom. Okay. Now let's try and put it that way. Let's try that. Like this. Okay. I'm gonna break the phone instead. If we're really lucky here, it's gonna at least get. It shouldn't be a problem with the connection itself. It shouldn't, but you never know. You don't find out without testing and erroring. So I'm gonna figure this out at least. Try and put it stable enough there. And look at this phone, iPhone 9. No. Okay, we have this set up there, like that. I'm gonna try and bump down the quality as well to 480 on the GoPro, just to eliminate data traffic and stuff like that. Okay, Mohammed, I'm all good. More duct tape. True. Oh, it's this one here. It's not holding in place, but let's try and hold it like this, and then voila. Okay, let's see what happens. Just gonna hold it tight and see if it breaks. No, seems like it broke. Well, at least it's lagging like crazy, yeah? So it is so strange. It's very strange. Yeah, it broke again. Okay, we're gonna have to use the live view solo, because I need to test the new Chilloutdoors diving gear. So I think we're actually gonna use that one on the test stream, because yeah, this one can be a little unstable, and I can't solve it when I'm in the water diving, of course, but I'm gonna add some more camera angles in the belly boat, so you can see when we're fooling around in the water and stuff like that. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Strange. Yeah, it doesn't connect again either, so I'm not sure, but we're gonna figure it out. Somehow. Okay, let's do this. The live view solo, Rob, is actually really good, actually. Let's see, where did it go now? Yeah, the live view solo is really good, Rob. It's expensive, but it's a really good piece of kit when you're in the outdoors. Stable, good connection, and I can connect antennas to it, so it's a lot of that's the wrong camera. Let's see here. Totally wrong camera there. But of course, it's some challenges. Like, I use it also for underwater streams, so it's a HDMI connection, and then I have the DUI set up for the camera underwater that is waterproof and stuff like that. But there we go. But it's of course expensive, so I don't recommend it for. I'm gonna just ignore this one here, and then we change the angle here a little, like that, like this, so we can swap this. Yeah, Rob, it's the live view solo is. I would recommend it for people that like myself, I stream a lot, and I'm in the outdoors where it can be really bad connections and stuff like that. So it's really good, but of course it has some challenges as well, like if it's unstable network and stuff like that, it's a problem of setting it up again. Well, if you're gonna use if you're just gonna stream to DLive and stuff like that, it's totally okay. But I had some problems when we did the testing in the tunnels, and well, when you're driving, if you're driving and streaming from a car, it's a problem. That's where it lacks its well, its quality. It's not good in cars, basically. But if you're stationary or hiking and stuff like that, it's really good. But fast moving, no good. So, but you can use the connect the antennas to it. I have like 2 big antennas that we didn't use on the Europe trip that we streamed, but like this year I'm gonna fasten these. It's basically 2 satellite dishes, really strong connection. So it's like you would have used like if you were a news reporter and stuff. But of course those are also expensive. But when we're driving like this year, it's a much longer trip. So I'm gonna put those on the car, on my car roof, and then it's gonna be a much more stable stream. But I would recommend, all in all, I would recommend the LiveView Solo, but it really depends how often you're gonna use it, and that you're not gonna be in a car or something like that, because it's too unstable. Know how it's GoPros, but the cable or Wi-Fi. See, it's very nice. Yeah, I can change the angle of you guys a little, so you see a little more of the ocean. I'm gonna just put you guys in this little bag I have here with me. So it might be the cable, but I think we're gonna use the HDMI setup to stream underwater when we do the freediving streams, and do that instead. And see here, there we go, and do that instead on this on the freediving stream. So it was working last time when we streamed underwater. It lasted like an hour, and then something happened on the cable, because the DIY waterproof house that I have is like, you need to have the cable inside the GoPro. But when I waterproofed it, I used like this type of silicone. So overnight the silicone it dragged the cable just a millimeter or 2 out of the camera. So it was a little shaking at the end there when we were diving in the water and picking up these crabs and stuff. Then it just fell off. So that's Lungob, thank you for the follow there. And Mega, I'm doing good. So if I miss something, just write me again. You following me? Okay. So, but it's no fun for me to bring the gear out if it's not 100% stable. So that's why we did the test on this here. I'm gonna still fool around with it because it is a good setup. I have it to work, but today in this location it was not working. So we're gonna figure this out and maybe try another place the next time. But this, I really regret that I didn't. What was that? It's just hear the beeping sound. So I just thought I was losing one of the GoPros in the water. But yeah, so. But we're gonna set up the setup for at least have 3 angles on the belly boat. The belly boat, if you don't know what that is, it's like an inflatable chair that you sit in when you're fishing and stuff. But I use that also as a buoy, yeah, whatever it's called, when it's behind me when we're freediving. So I can drag myself off if it's hard currents, and you also use it to collect the catch, like crabs and fish, spearfish and stuff like that. So yeah, Lilis, how's it going? And Sky Seahawk as well. when at first you don't succeed, and try again. Yeah, Max, I have it to work. It's not that, but I need these setups to be absolutely 100% stable, easy to use, because I'm also designing, like, I can show you here what I mean. So I'm making up this, I have a manufacturer on it as well, that so we're making up a sample on now. So I'm just going to show you. GoPro changed now, so they have the port on the opposite side and stuff like that on the GoPro 8, so I need to redesign a little, but it's not a big problem. It's just that I need to swap them a little further apart, and also little room here, and then I make these HDMI cables here. So what it means is that, where's the other GoPro? I have another one here. So basically it's gonna be looking like this. So one is on the opposite side, and then when I'm diving I have both the main, like we did now. So we have one bigger angle of what you see in front, one smaller angle from, so you see my perspective, because usually if I have you on a spear gun you're gonna see it like this. So you see when I'm shooting the fish, and you also see me in the back. And under it I made a waterproof casing for power banks to supply both of the cameras for long time streaming. And then of course you have a little space between for the cables, and then it's waterproof outside on 3 different sockets. So it's the power, and then also 2 HDMIs, so you can choose if you just want to use 1 or 2 cameras. So that is already finished, so I can use that, but I still like to try and develop something new, and that is the Wi-Fi connection, because a Wi-Fi connection like this is easy to make. It's like a coaxial connection, so you just close to the antenna on the surface, close to the antenna underwater, and no water between, and it's good. But it's still some challenge. It can be the cable, that it's, because it is a stiff cable of course, and it's easy to break. So we're gonna solve that as well. Only live and 2 views now. Yeah. Mohammed GN, well, I started streaming on DLive in April or May or June or something like that. I think I joined DLive in April, but I don't think I streamed before end of May or June or something. I'm not sure. So yeah, let's bring you guys a little. I'm gonna just, I don't have a fastening to that one, so if we can see if we can move the angle here a little. Maybe I should bring the phone as well, like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put one of these in the pocket. Let's see here, let's do this. Loosen you guys up a little, like that. So, you see here, so we're at docks. This is a place called Holmestrand in Norway. No, we didn't stream that, but we were camping on the other side over there, up in the mountain, and it was a great location. You can't camp with kids and stuff like that, because, well, it's a long drop down if you fall something. It's really. So let's see here. Yeah, Kev, you get to see it. Where I think when we bring you to Norway and do a stream, it's around an hour away from here. And it's a great location. We haven't streamed there before, but it's a great location to be able to both do a survival stream and also fishing, and yeah, it's just a really nice place and easy to collect wood and stuff like that. Just gonna bring this thing here into the car. That's my car over there. See, I have my. I also designed this. I made a company in Norway to make me this. Dog crate. I'm just gonna throw this in the car because it was on the heavy side to. Let's see, I can fasten you guys like this. Maybe that is working. No, it's not. Well, you're gonna hang there a little. bring the hotspot so we don't forget that one. Like this. Too bad that I didn't bring the other thingy. See here, there we go. See here I have windy sounding. Yeah, the camera I'm using now is a phone. The other one was the GoPro. There we go. So this is the cage that I made for my dog. Well, I made a company in Norway to make it. You see them there, Trønderbure. So they made after my measurements. So I have this little bed inside here, and then I also have like a styrofoam that I have inside here when it's really cold. And then I'm gonna make the crate here like a lid on top myself, so that I can store food and all types of other stuff in it. Let's see if I can swap the angle here a little, boys, so I can see myself as well, like that. Any time for testing on new fishing lures out. Looks like a perfect day for new cats. Yeah, when it comes to fishing, we can do fishing now in the ocean here, actually, for well, sea trout and stuff like that. But I didn't know that it was not ice here, because this time last year I was actually diving here, and then it was ice all around here, and the whole bay over here was completely filled with ice. But this year, nothing at all. So I saw also ice fishing. They've been ice fishing up further away, but a guy drowned there because he fell through the ice. So it's a little unstable. Yeah, keep it in English, Oscar. So I think we will do our fishing stream. Well, this week I have a bunch of stuff to do, but I'm hoping for the camping stream this week. So that's why I'm trying to finish up everything in the office and stuff like that. I have meetings tomorrow and on Wednesday evening, and hopefully we can do a camping stream probably from Thursday. But we can try and maybe I'll give a go tomorrow, Max, with some fishing. Maybe. We can go over here, actually. Yeah, I didn't bring any rods with me, Rob. So they are actually in the office. So this is a place we've taken the kids a couple of times. I really like this place because... Where's my gloves? Because it's freaking cold here. So they place these. So you see you have trash buckets and stuff. But you can make your own little fire here. And then, yeah, cook some sausages, and the kids is just playing around here. So it's a good place for the kids to spend the day out. Let's do it like this instead. So, and then in the summertime, it's also a really nice place, but it's a lot of people coming into this place in the summer. So it's only us that is stupid enough to actually go out here in the winter. Yeah, look, I look like the profile now, like the sticker. Okay, Oscar. So yeah, so maybe we should bring... Well, I really want to use the... that reminds me, actually. I need to get some more straps to be able... Because I was planning to use the kayak the last week. But as you see on top of my car, I need help now to be able to take the kayak up. Because otherwise I need to take off the crate here. Because when I'm using it alone, I usually put down the kayak right here and I push it up on the roof. But since this one is in the way now, then I have to, I have to fool around so much to be able to do it. But we also need to test if Ragnarok is safe enough, and that it doesn't jump in the water. So we're gonna do that. see if I can put you guys there. Oh, voila, you're on the crater. So yeah, Armida, how's it going? Yeah, we just tested underwater setup that I'm fooling around with on the what's it called? Yeah, a Wi-Fi version of it. So it broke for some reason every time before it entered the water, so it's something probably about the cable. So I'm gonna fool around with that off stream. Yeah, if it's something, just to mute. Yeah, we can. Yes. There we go. Yeah, you survived, boys. I'm gonna try and put you guys up. Of course, this is not the best solution for this. It's just hanging there. So yeah, you're gonna fall several times. How far from the office is there? This is a place called Holmestrand, Max. So it's 35 minutes or something. 35 minutes to drive. So it's not too far to the office. Yeah, so it's not too bad, but I usually like to be on the opposite side. It's also like 35 minutes, but it's fresh water. But now today I wanted to test and also see if it's ice here, and we can do some fishing from the kayak. But I need more of these. You see here, these. So I need more of these straps, longer ones, because I broke the other one. So I'm gonna have to. Okay, can you stand there? Maybe. Voila. Yes, I need to buy some new ones to be able to fasten the kayak. And yeah, so I think we're gonna take the kayak out and then see if Ragnarok is safe in it, that is not jumping into the water and stuff like that, because it's freezing cold water now. So of course we want to test that, but I'm gonna bring the fishing pole and stuff like that, just in case. If it goes good, then we can go fishing as well. So Aramida, how are you doing today? Not too bad, only half an hour. So yeah, it's it goes around randomly breaking stuff. True. I do break a lot of equipment, I do actually. But yeah, so I think we're gonna do a kayak stream maybe tomorrow or the day after. Not the day after, because I have some meetings in the night evening and nighttime on Wednesday. But tomorrow I have an early meeting, so yeah, so we might do it tomorrow actually. But I think I need to just remember to drive into the city today to get some more of these, and then yeah, I can get help today tonight to fasten it on my car. Yeah, so it's a really nice day, but it was much better over there when it was sun. Not that you actually notice the sun at all, because it's not warming at all. So it is around like 3- or something like now, and a little cold wind. But the beard is growing. So that's the main thing. That's the most important part about being in the outdoors. The LT Sonda, and I hope you had a safe travels back to UK. And thank you for the sub as well, Sonda. You had some great pictures as well, you and Flo on Twitter on the trip into Australia there. So it looked good, Jesus, it's so freaking cold. So let's do one more trip out. Oopsie daisy. Like that, we can take you guys with me. So I didn't bring the tripod and stuff when we tested the underwater over here, so I wasn't thinking about actually having the phone with me like we are doing now. But yeah, it happened. Yeah, Sonda has been yeah, Sonda, when are you streaming again? Actually, I haven't catched your haven't been able to lurk in your stream recently. So when is the next stream, Sonda? Koalas. Koalas is so cool animals. Too bad we don't have them in Norway. Sanik, thank you for the follow there. So this location here is going really deep actually. in the water. So when we free dived the first time and did the underwater stream, it was in this location here. So it's not the best area close to dive through, but it was a test. But the fish, you have to go further out in the middle here. So it's okay in the winter time because it's not many boats and stuff like that. But in the summer, people are nuts here, so you can't be in a kayak because they just want to have fun driving around you. Probably tomorrow. Nice. There we go. Just got a notification there. So, oh yeah, somebody wrote, boat is wanted to buy. I want to buy the boat. All sizes of interest. So it's a nice place. You have this swimming platform out there as well. So it's a nice place to spend with your kids here. Well, my kids, since I live closer, of course, than you. So yeah. So if you just tuned in, we just tried a setup over here. Underwater setup to be able to stream underwater. So I just tried a Wi-Fi addition out of my setup, but it broke before it entered water. So it might be just a problem with the cable or something that I need to figure out. So, but we're gonna solve it. So, but we're testing the. We're gonna test the diving gear that I made, the Chilloutdoors products. So we're gonna test that, and I'm gonna use the live view solo and then add some more cameras. So if it breaks, then you're still gonna have a camera over the surface of the water, so you can follow instead of breaking and then stream is over. Chillax, yes, chillax. True. So how was the trip actually, Sonda? Did you get everything you needed to do and you have a nice holiday at the same time? I should have brought the tripod because this was really annoying to hold. Need to trim my beard as well. My little mustache. Not too much today. Gonna trim, of course. So spend the time out and your beard is growing. This is like a mirror for men. Thank you for the lemons, boys and girls. So you see, it's a really great day to be out. Even though that it's freezing cold, but it's nice to be out. Wonder if we have. Maybe we have a lighter or flint fire steel and stuff, and we can make a fireplace over there as well, just to get some heat. Because I saw somebody left some of the wood over there, so maybe we can joints it. So yeah, maybe do some fishing this week then. Ice fishing I want to do, but the ice is not so stable. I see some places it is, but I want to do the camping stream on the ice, of course, and then I have a wood stove in there, and of course the heat and everything, and then melt everything down, and then you fall. Oh, look at this guy having a dog. Let's see. He's having a dog here. He probably looks as stupid as me, like talking to myself with a phone up in here. And then, why is the dog shaking like that? Shaking like crazy. See here? Yeah. Have to go away for a bit. No worries. Upper lip is getting fussy. Yeah, it is. It is, Max. Winter always helpful. I agree. Yeah, he's walking his two dogs. That's it. So I didn't bring Ragnarok today because it's just gonna be boring for him to stand on the docks, since I can't have him loose just in case. Gotta go now, but I hope to see you around tomorrow if you'll stream. yeah, I will stream tomorrow as well, Armida. So hoping to be able to do the fishing stream tomorrow. So I need to buy some straps for the kayak so I can fasten it, and then yeah, probably need someone to join me as well for help to get the kayak up again. Yeah, because I can't. Well, I can do it alone, but if I do it alone, I need to strap off this here, take the crate out, push the kayak up on the roof and stuff like that. So it's gonna be, as you see here when I'm standing like this, so I'm not like 250 centimeters tall, so so I need to push it up alone. And a kayak is, of course, the kayak is what, around 58 kilograms, so it's a little on the heavy side. Amazing beard. Yes, beard is the main thing in life, unless you're female, of course. Then not so good, probably. Let's see, I'm just gonna check in my car here and see if I have a lighter or flint fire steel or something. If we don't have that, we can't yoinks the wood. We have batteries, doggy bags, water. Here you see the live view solo that I can use. So with this one I have HDMI connection, also SDI, and then of course I can connect several antennas to it. So much. This is a man's car, boys, so it's a lot of trash in it. And of course my favorite purse that I always wear, like this. It's probably a little hard to see, but it's it is most of the time I go like that. No, it doesn't seem like I have. Okay, now I'm going. Don't disintegrate female beard. True. Sorry, Armida, I thought you left. So yeah, don't forget the straps. No, I will remember the straps, Max. I'm just gonna double check on this side. There we go. I was at the movies with my kids, on Sunday I brought them on the movies. And you see here, I have popcorn in my car. Not the best, but butter flavor. You know you're an outdoor person when you just eat from the ground. And it still feels refreshing. Here's an old coffee as well. Oh yeah. So, well, we didn't have any lighters or anything. No. Backseat with my kids. Well, my kids is not there. So we couldn't fire up. I had my my other jacket is at wash, so I usually have a flint fire steel lighter or something like that always in my jacket, but I had to wash my other jacket. So then we don't have that. Childerella. How did you all like the movie? Max, we saw, isn't it called like Frozen in English, I think? So we saw Frozen 2, so I was alone with all my 3 children. My girlfriend was watching out for Ragnarok at home, so she didn't get to see it, but the movie itself was actually really good. I really liked it. So yeah, and the kids loved it. So no, it was a great movie actually. So I'm probably gonna buy the movie as well, just to have it. Day old popcorn is the best. Yeah, it is. Actually, I made last week, Max. I was actually considering to do a cooking stream on it. But since it's at home, then I have to have all my 3 children running around. It's going to be the most annoying stream in the world. So I didn't. But I made up this, what's it called? Like if you have like potatoes, carrots, and like meat sausages, and then beef, and then you make like a stew out of it. So I made like 15 liters of that. to be able to bring out on trips, like longer trips that I plan now that we're gonna go on soon. So it's easy for me to pack down and it keeps cool on the trip, and it's really easy to get nutritions the first couple of days at least, until you have the camp up and stuff like that. Frozen, non pun intended. It was good. Yeah, you saw it as well, didn't you, Max? So I was actually thinking, because this trip I need to make a video for my company, so I need to film some new products and stuff like that I'm gonna make on this trip. But I was actually thinking of doing like a semi survival trip with you guys, and with that I mean I'm gonna bring, of course, dog food and stuff like that, and minimalistic of food, but try to set up some traps for like hare and like this little bird, and then of course fishing gear I will bring with it. But we're only gonna bring the sleeping bag and go further up in the mountain. Well, it's still gonna be trees there, and then go really early and then make some bushcraft shelters and stuff like that, so we can do the bushcrafting streams and spend a couple of days basically in the outdoors. And then yeah, you can see how I would have built the camp if I didn't have anything with me, like you have the knife and the axe maybe, but make some bushcraft shelters that I can actually live in a couple of days. We have to prepare to survive World War III. Thanks, globalists. Yeah, you never know. You never know. So with the great nieces and nephews, Uncle Max, and I'm the cool fun uncle and great uncle. Yeah, I'm the same Max. So it's all about having fun. Like it's and it's good to spend, like my 3 kids as well. Like I work much, I'm out much traveling and outdoors. I usually bring them, of course, but it's always good to be able to do stuff together. Like, yeah, these small things as well, not only like movies and stuff like that, but like I bring all 3 to walk Ragnarok, and you just have some fun together. I also saw underwater sci-fi last night. Date night was okay. How did the date go, Max? How did the date go? Hope you have a nice rifle with you, brother. God granted us with Second Amendment for a reason. Yeah, I hear ya. Like I normally I like the primitive hunting, the absolute best basically, and the reason for that is I don't know, but I really like the primitive hunting, to make traps, make shelters, make survive basically from what nature can provide, and of course hunt down yourself with what you find in nature. So basic traps, basic yeah, and because the feeling of doing it without, of course, if you shoot an animal or stuff like that, still the hunt is there, but for me I like the challenge of, well, equal fight basically. It's not, the moose doesn't have a gun and I don't have a knife, so we meet up in the middle. But of course, well, moose, you would have used a gun. I'm not gonna strangle a moose on stream, but there you go, boy. Culture bringer, thank you for the follow there. And Heinrich, thank you for the follow. So if I miss something, just to mod this here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's a nice mod. Thor. So yeah, so I like the traditional hunting, and I like the if you've seen the show Naked and Afraid, because I do 2 survival trips each year. I didn't do one in August. I didn't do one in January. Well, in so far in January, but I want to do one now in not too long when I've done the video that I need to do. That's a lot of crazy guys here. So, but yeah, so I want to do one semi survival stream, and then build up some shelters on how I would have selected. Like if you see in the show Naked and Afraid. It's a really good show actually. I really like these like nature shows and stuff like that. But for me, I would have made like a TP shelter on these, like we will do now as well on this trip probably, and make like a TP shelter, because the good part about it is when it's so cold at night and stuff like that, you can still have a fire inside. So if it's raining and stuff like that, you still can maintain your body heat. Y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna take this here, and let's see if we have some more of you nutcases here. There we go. So yeah, so that's basically it. So, but Sponge, how's it going, Sponge? Sponge, aren't you having a global, your first global stream soon? Isn't that this week or? And congratulations on going for global there, Sponge. That's good. Yeah, like religion, politics, and stuff like that is nothing to talk about, because first of all, everyone is different. I really don't care what you believe in, and nobody cares what I believe in either. So, and nobody can agree on that. So it's better to keep it for yourself. Talk with your neighbor or whatever. So yeah, respect each other. That's it. I am, but right now it's all about you. Chill for GP. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a GP as well. So it's of course it's false. It takes the time it takes. So I'm not in a rush, like, so I'm out there having fun. Of course, I would have more fun if the setup would have worked underwater, but we're gonna get there. So the next stream is gonna be fun. This one sucks. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. But we're I can show you guys for the new people coming in. So we were in the back there trying the camera underwater on a Wi-Fi setup, but it broke before it came into water every time. So it might be the cable, it might be metal or something that is interfering with the Wi-Fi signal. So I'm gonna try and double check the cable. I'm gonna also try in a different location to see if it is actually the cable itself, well, the metal interfering over there. So yeah, let's see if we can put you guys over here without falling down. That's gonna be a challenge by itself, like that. Oh yeah, there we go. Sky Beach, how's it going? You naughty boy, Sanic. Yeah, that's true, Heinrich. That's true. So I think it's more about respecting each other. Like it's everything you say. If I say, oh yeah, it's blue is the best color of the world, it's half of you is gonna say something else, so or more. So it really doesn't matter. But so everything is up for discussion. Like I'm always up for discussion and stuff like that, but never about like politics and all of these things, because first of all it doesn't interest me at all, because it's, well, I'm an outdoor person, so it's the only politics I have is with me and a wolf and maybe a moose as well. So I do the best that I can for my life and my family. That's basically it. And then yeah, everything else changes over time. Adapt and overcome. I have no idea. It was harp. What is that? Sky Beach. I'm all good. So we just did this short stream there. Well, it's not too short, but I wanted it to work over here because I have this diving gear that I made. So we want to test that, because this is the perfect time of year to test it, because it's freezing cold water. It's freezing cold up on the surface as well. So I have a 7mm suit that I made with Lycra fabric and also some other stuff to be able to maintain body heat in this temperature with this. So I want to test that. Of course, it's going to be freezing cold in the face, but you just have to yeah, basically force yourself underwater and then you get numb in the face. Yeah, so yeah, Haken there, thank you for the follow. So Sponge, yeah, the stream went good, but I had problems with the underwater setup, but we did get to test it, so that's a good part, but need to figure out a solution for the breaking of the Wi-Fi signal. But of course a Wi-Fi signal can break for many reasons, but it seemed for me that most likely it's a cable error. Most likely it's a cable error, I would say that, so I'm going to try and change that. If it's not the cable, it might be just some interference in the around the docks with metal, high metals and stuff like that, so it can interfere, because it actually broke before we actually entered the water. So yeah. Yeah, Max, I agree. On politics stream, yeah, this isn't a politics stream. Like my content is being in the outdoors, of course, pro gaming once a week, don't forget. But yeah, it is outdoor content, and this is my lifestyle that I'm streaming. It's about that. And then I have the Chilloutdoors website coming up now this week, and then I also released the Chilloutdoors project. After talking to a lot of streamers, and you get to know so many people here on DLive, and made a lot of friends as well, a lot of good people, and we'll meet on much more as well. So I'm making up a stream team myself. Basically a stream team that is gonna make Chilloutdoors. It is a registered brand now, so we're making up a brand new company out of Chilloutdoors, but I'm doing this with streamers instead to show every week. So I'm gonna show the problems, the good parts, the bad parts, and everything about how to run a business from start, and how we solve problems and how it's going forward. And then of course you do good, then you reward the stream team members, so they get profit of the income and yeah, donations and stuff like that. So it's much more info on that very soon. And then so this year is going to be all about the hard work, about the Chilloutdoors project, and then rewards of course comes over time, but it's going to be something different, as most things I do actually. Cats, thank you for the follows. What is that sticker there? If I missed something again, just let me know. No, it's not the GoPros, but the cable. Yeah, Max. Orange, how's it going? And Mega, how are you doing? Lungob, there we go. Let's see. I'm just gonna do this. It's a miss up here, so I need to scroll a little. Just gotta waking up and overcome the cold water when diving. Yeah, you're gonna notice this. That's why I want to have the camera in the water as well, because when it's so cold water like now, it's like everything. So if you fall into the water now, you don't want to use a lot of energy to keep warm and stuff like that, because you're just going to drain your body heat instead. So it's the same thing when you jump in the water, and you in the suit you usually get water up on your back, and it's the worst thing. But you just have to keep calm, relax, and then the same thing when you go down in the water, you just have to force your face, because that's the only thing that is actually not covered by the suit. So hold yourself underwater with the snorkel maybe 30 seconds or a minute, and then you get completely numb. You don't feel anything. Let's see here. Yo, man, almost said. Yeah, you can do that, but it costs money. Like it's $1,500 an hour. Cable 2 except the lost signal. Yeah. Everyone has different thinking. You're choosing with you. Not much. You're welcome. Yeah. Let's scroll down here a little. So yeah. Breadcrumb. Thank you for the follow. Nice name. Breadcrumb. So yeah. So that's basically the plans forward to do. So when I have that one, because I need to send in feedback and do the rest of that setup, because the Chilloutdoors diving gear will be available, of course, and then you have the hammock, the stove, the teepee, and then the fire kit, and of course underwater stream setup. And then it's going to be much easier for me as well to do the underwater streams when it's fully set up and you get a 100% finished product. The only thing you need to do is actually put in a GoPro or another camera and the phone you have. Breadcrumb, yeah, it's going good, Breadcrumb. So I think we need to head back into the office, because I need to solve the problem with that one and work a little more, and then pick up my daughter as well in half an hour. So it takes half an hour to get there. Ass kicker. Thank you for the lemon there. So sadly can't host anyone because I'm on the phone. I don't have the laptop with me, but you can pretend I did and enjoy someone else's content. And hopefully I catch you tomorrow. I'll do I think I will do the bring Ragnarok with me, my dog, and see how he reacts in the kayak, and maybe we do some fishing in the sea, see if we can catch something. But yeah, just have fun in the outdoors basically. Of course, bring some coffee, main thing about being in the outdoors. So yeah, so I think we're gonna finish it up now, and yeah, so appreciate all of you for stopping by, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. So chill out.